Welcome back to UC Health Park as we get ready for Game 2 of this doubleheader today. Vibes have taken the field. They are ready to play ball. Game 1 went to the Rockies by the score of 8-1. Umpires for this second game, it's going to be Jordan Smart behind home plate, with Cameron Monaco at third base and Rob Minter at first. I'm Tyler Peterson. Welcome back to UC Health Park. Chris Allen on the hill warming up, making his first Vibes start. So far so good in 2 appearances. He is not allowed to run an inning and a third, allowed to hit 2 strikeouts. That's been it so far from Allen, acquired in a trade with Glacier. He will face not who I was expecting. It will not be Jimmy Dobresh. It'll be Roberto Baldinabro. The lineup for the Rockies looks like this. It'll be Nico Popa in center field, Charles Milton in left, and Caleb Farmer behind the plate. Casey Peterson will be the DH, Josh Elvier in right. Sean Ross will be at shortstop with Kent Rooklin, the second baseman. Joe Johnson at first. And Wisner. Clay Wisner, number 11. He will be the third baseman. So just about set to go. Allen against Popa. Vibes are 11-25. The Rockies are 20-18. First pitch from Allen off the plate at 7:34. So it's 37 minutes from when the last out was made. Off the glove of Navarro, 2-0. The defense behind Allen. Hernandez in left, Cesar Lopez in center, Hanson in right. Around the diamond third to first, Ethan Lopez, Encarnacion, Cantu, Unknown, with Navarro behind the plate. And that's high, 3-0. Allen on the Pioneer League season is 1-1. Was used heavily in Glacier. And that's a 4-pitch walk to begin this ballgame. Finals from around the league. Well, that Raptors-Owls game that featured a lot of runs from Ogden, it ended that way. The Ogden Raptors win 20-7. They're supposed to have a second game. I don't see it listed currently. Three other games in progress. Back is Popa to first. The Hawks lead the Mustangs 4-3, that game in Billings. Great Falls leads Idaho Falls, the Battle of the Falls, 2-0 in the top of the third. And the Range Riders have the lead on the Paddleheads, 2-1 in Glacier. There's the first strike. Well, the Rockies have scored at least 3 runs in each of the first innings here at UC Health Park, 3 in Game 1 and 4 in Game 2. This is Game 3 of the series, Game 2 today. After this, the Vibes will go on the road for 6 against the Ogden Raptors, and that'll wrap up the first half. 2 games in limbo that were supposed to be made up with the NoCo Owls, but we'll see whether those games are made up in the first half. An 8-3 final in Game 1 for Grand Junction. Again, Popa back. Chris Allen was property of the Chicago Cubs for a few years. He pitched in the Cubs system, got up to High A South Bend. And again, Popa's back. Seen some pretty slick pickoffs a few times in the last few series. Seth Davis had 2 really nice throws over to first. Allen to the plate. That swing and fouled. And then I'm thinking back now to that Chuckers series. That's the second time that Jorge Leo has thrown behind a runner at first without the runner being held on. Middleton up the middle. Cantu, it takes a bad hop. The buried trampoline comes back to hurt the Vibes. Boy, that area between the pitcher's mound and second base has really led to some very interesting hops. What could have been a double play ball instead goes over the head of Cantu. This is Caleb Farmer, the catcher. First and third, nobody out. A tie for ball 2. So some early trouble for Allen. A scoreless ball game in the top of the first. Popped up into the stands. Two and one now to Farmer. 2 for 4 in game 1 today. They're playing him to pull. That's high, 3 and 1. Farmer to center field. A base hit and an RBI. It's 1-0 Grand Junction. So they score once again in the first inning. Popa led the game off with a leadoff walk. He will score. Middleton goes to second. It's first and second. Still nobody out here in the first inning. Breaking ball to Peterson. That's a strike. Allen a 2-seam, a curve, and a changeup. That's in the dirt. Rockies once again in their road grays. Vibes. They did not change. They're still in those home whites. Ground ball to Encarnacion. Goes to second for 1. Cantu on to first. A double play. Even with the sun in his eyes, Encarnacion does a good job to turn 2. Farmer's retired 6-4. Middleton goes to third. And now a great opportunity to limit the damage. Now Josh Elvier, a runner at third and 2 away. Elvier takes inside. Nice pitch from Allen. Ground ball, broken bat to Encarnacion. The strong throw in time. So it's going to be a run on 2 hits, no errors, a man left on base. All in all, Allen, I think it has to be okay with just allowing the 1 run. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Vibes with their first answer to another Rockies hot start. It's 1-0 Rockies. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Hey, let's not be taking Cage before he's going to go on. You're going to make Cliff look a little foolish there.
Here, you're getting 15% off, so make sure you'll grab your hat and look like your favorite Vibes player, your favorite home team Vibes player. Grab it from the merch store or stop by Game Over. We're getting you hooked up. Item of the game, the Graham Cracker alternate hat, 15% off. Come on, let's go, Vibes!
Hey, this is Giovanni Diaz. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
It's the bottom of the first, and as always, Gio Diaz leading things off. For the Vibes, it's Diaz, Cesar Lopez, and Ulysses Cantu against Roberto Baldenebro. Not the expected starter for Game 2, but he's in there. Baldenebro, his 6th start, 8th overall. 1-2 with a 5.68 ERA. Gio Diaz now batting .436. That leads the Pioneer League. Ground ball into the glove of Wisner. And that's out number 1. Baldenebro, 6 feet tall, 170, 25 years old, from Hacienda Heights, California. Went to Sonoma State University. He is a Sea Wolf. Now Cesar Lopez with 1 out. 1-0 Grand Junction. Couple hits in the first. They get a run for the 3rd straight ball game in the first inning. A similar lineup to Game 1 with limited changes. Swing and a miss by Lopez. 1-2. It's Diaz, Lopez, Cantu, Unknown, Hernandez, Ethan Lopez, Navarro, Encarnacion, and then the one switch is Hansen is in right field, batting 9th. Ground ball toward first. Johnson is going to flip to Baldenebro, who covers. That goes 3-1, and there's 2 quick outs. And now Ulysses Cantu. Technically the newest Vibes player, but he's also been here since opening day. He and Gio Diaz just signed contracts. They acquired the Vibes did, the rights to Cantu and Diaz from Monclova, so they are now officially Vibes players. And with the partnership, before they could be taken up or brought down, or if Monclova wanted them, they could reach for them at any time. And, well, Rocky Mounted wanted to keep these guys around. And they are now here to stay. Way outside, 3-0. Mike Annone, who's at first base, he's on deck. Low for ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Cantu. That'll bring up Mike Annone. First time in a while that Mike Annone has had a quiet night offensively. He was 0 for 3 in game 1 of this doubleheader. Two outs for Annone. First pitch way inside. Valdenebro's now thrown 5 straight balls. Might be joined by our sales and military liaison, Dean McKissick, a little bit later in this ball game. One of our front office members. Might have some other surprise guests. We'll see what happens in this game. Cantu back. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Cantu at first. A 1-1 count to Annone with 2 away. Again, Cantu back to the bag. Annone off the end of the bat into the Rockies dugout. Cantu 4 steals and 4 attempts. So he might try to take one if he gets a good enough jump. Annone down the line, but well foul. That one's out of the ballpark. There goes Cantu. Annone down the line. A little closer, but foul. So Cantu running on 1-2. Five gentlemen sitting not too far away from the field. 5 young men. Definitely they've taken advantage of the $2 beer sales today. Definitely. Annone to center. Back is Popa. He turns around. And he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. A man left on base. We head to the second. 1-0 Rockies. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
All right, Vibe fans, time to check out the Flying Squirrel race, how it works. We have our 2 contestants down there, and they are in some bed sheets looking like some flying squirrels. When I say go, they're going to race down here, break through this ribbon, and we're going to find out who our winner is. I know you two are ready. Here we go, Vibe fans. Count them down in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, dang, he is an expert at this, man. Good job, looking like a flying squirrel out there. Good job, buddy. What's your name, man? Lupe, good job, man. Getting you hooked up with a prize, buddy. Good job, man. All right, we still got more baseball. Let's go, Vibes!
Vibes Baseball. Hey, this is Chris Allen. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
Top of the second, 1-0 Rockies. Sean Ross takes high from Allen. A run in the first off the RBI single by Farmer, scoring Popa. The series tied 1-1. One for the Vibes, one for the Rockies. We hit twilight here in Colorado Springs. Ross, Rooklyn, Johnson, the first three. In the top of two. Down the right field line, but well out of play. It's a nice night now. 71 degrees. A slight breeze. Lights are on. Out of play. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. Did he go? It's strike three called. Ross strikes out looking. And there's one away. It's the first strikeout for Allen today. Strike one to Kent Rooklyn. Batting .250, no home runs, 5 RBI. Takes that low. That was the changeup from Allen there. Saw Rooklyn in game 1 of the series. Sits for game 1 of the doubleheader. Tips the ball into the glove of Navarro. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. They're playing Rooklyn straight up. That's tapped to the plate. Here's the 1-2 again. High and away. 29 pitches for Chris Allen, 16 strikes, 13 balls. Fouled back. Oh, and a great bare hand by one of the fans. Fantastic. Let's get him on camera. There he is. What a great play. And that's into the glove of Encarnacion. His throw in time. Well, a nice play by a fan and an even better play by Encarnacion. Two away in the inning. Down low for ball one. Encarnacion made an error in the first game of the doubleheader, but boy, that is a great play. He has shown some flashes of brilliance at shortstop. Popped up, back, and into the sweets. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 2-2 now to Johnson. 1-0 Rockies. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Bases are empty. Weak ground ball foul. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss. It gets away from Navarro. That's going to go down to first. It's a strikeout. 2-3 on the putout. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Grand Junction. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Dominic Hernandez. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
It's Dominic Hernandez leading it off, followed by Ethan Lopez and Luis Navarro. Welcome back to UC Health Park. Tyler Peterson with you, bringing you this second game of our doubleheader today. Hello to the 76 folks watching right now on YouTube. .336 for Hernandez, 4 home runs, 37 RBI. A ground ball toward Wisner. It eats him up a little bit, but he stays with it, and a strong throw. That's a 5-3. So Wisner really just sort of became a hockey goaltender there, blocked the ball with his body. First pitch out. Now Ethan Lopez. First pitch is outside to Ethan. 311, a home run, and 7 RBI. Batting averages over 300 are not at all rare in the Pioneer League. In fact, both of these teams batting 300 as a team. Down the right field line, but out of play. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. One away here in the bottom of the second. Lopez down the right field line. Over is the right fielder, Elvier. He's not going to get it. It hops off the wall. He hasn't picked it up yet. Now he does. Ethan Lopez into second with a one-out double. First hit for the Vibes. And now it's Luis Navarro. So at least 2 chances to get Lopez in from second now. First chance will be with Luis Navarro. If he can't do it, it'll be up to Joseph Encarnacion. But first, Navarro, who's batting .226, a home run, and 7 RBI. That's down low. It's ball 1. Short lead for Lopez at second. Navarro takes low, now 2-0. Oh for 3 for Navarro in game 1. There's a strike. Lopez also had an 0 for 3. He comes back with a double in his first at bat. A 2-1. Weak ground ball down third. It's going to kick foul. Both Baldonebro and Wisner went after that ball. Two and 2 to Navarro as he's now back in the box. Set is Baldonebro. Again, a short lead from Lopez at second. Way outside, it's ball 3. Vibes trail 1-0. 1 out here in the second inning. It's Lopez at second. And a full count to Navarro. Luis pops it up toward foul territory. Over is Johnson, and he's going to run out of room into the second tier of the picnic terrace. It'll stay 3 and 2. Another payoff pitch to Navarro. And Lopez gets back on the false throw. Navarro again out of play. He's staying alive. This is a really good at bat right now from Luis Navarro. Three and 2. Navarro to right. Deep. Back is Elvier. He looks up. It's gone. What an at-bat from Luis Navarro. Fighting off pitches with 3-2. He goes the other way. His second home run, and he gives the Vibes a 2-1 lead. And that was the best at bat in his short professional career. Now Encarnacion. So it's 2-1 Vibes. There's strike one. Encarnacion. Swings and misses. He had his first pro home run in game one of this series. This is hit to left. That's down for a base hit. So 3 straight hits now for the Vibes. And we are going to get a meeting on the mound. The batter will be Hansen, who in a pinch hit in the bottom of the 7th got on with a single. It was his first hit since the 26th of June. He had gone a long time since he last got a single. Now he bats with 1 out here in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch to Hansen. In the dirt. It gets away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch. Encarnacion down to second. Well, a long, deep breath from Baldenebro, and then he spiked it. Two-one Vibes here in the bottom of the 2nd. The home run from Luis Navarro to give the Vibes the lead. Squares to bunt, puts it down. It hits him while he was still in the box. And now we're going to have a meeting between the umpires. I think the first base umpire, Rob Minter, pointed it home. It's just a foul ball, though. The call is made by the home plate umpire. It's his call there. One and one to Hansen. One out in the inning. Encarnacion at second. Hansen swings and misses. On deck is Gio Diaz. One and two to Hansen. That's in the dirt. He lays off. Finally, Valdenebro comes set with 3 left on the clock. Hansen in the dirt. So the count runs full. The last time the count ran full in this inning, Luis Navarro hit a 2-run home run to right. At second is Encarnacion with 1 away, a 3-2 count. Payoff pitch, Hansen, a ground ball towards short. Ross gets the short hop, throws onto first for out number 2. Encarnacion will move up, and that'll bring up the Pioneer League leader in hits and average, Gio Diaz. Diaz, not a whole lot of opportunities to drive runners in. Usually he's the one being driven in. He leads the team with 36 runs, 62 hits. After the out in the first, he's batting still .433. Runner at third, 2 outs. First pitch is high. Diaz from San Francisco, California. Formerly in the Nationals system. That's outside, it's ball 2. I don't know if I'd really even give this guy anything to hit in this situation. Because he might do that. That's to right. It's down for extra bases. It rolls all the way to the wall. Diaz is going to have a double. The 6th double of the year for Gio Diaz, and it's a 3-run inning. Encarnacion scores. And now it's Cesar Lopez. Runner at second, 2 outs. Line drive, foul. So big inning for the Vibes. They lead 3-1. They did not lead at any point in game 1. Game 1 of the doubleheader, that is. Game 1 in the series, they won 24-12. High for ball 2. Valdenebro now at 43 pitches. That's down low. It's 2-1. Runner at second. That's Diaz, who doubled in Encarnacion. A 2-1 count with 2 outs to Cesar Lopez. And that's fouled back to the screen. Now 2-2. Ground out, double, home run, single, ground out, double. That's your bottom of the second. Lopez, deep to center. Back is Popa at the track. It's off the wall. Lopez is going to have a double. And now it's 5 hits in the inning, 4 extra base hits, and 4 runs. And he nearly got that one out of here. Diaz scores, and now it's Ulysses Cantu. .400 feet to right center for Cesar Lopez. 400 on the dot. Cantu takes inside. It's ball 1. With one more win in the first half, the Vibes will have surpassed their total from last year for first half wins. This is Ross to first, and the final out of the inning. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We head to the third. It's now 4-1 Rocky Mountain. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Well, I think I found the new camping experts right here. I'm going to put them to the test with Pack In, Pack Out Challenge. So how the game works, all right, you two follow me right over here. I'll have you guys start right at this white line, right over here. And then when I say go, you're going to pack your camping bag the fastest. And when you get to that sleeping bag, turn around, race back, and we're going to find out if you guys have done it under a minute, all right? Are you ready? Are you ready, little buddy? I know you are. All right, let's count them down in 3, 2, 1, go! There you go, man. All right, get that water bottle. Put it in the bag. There you go, man. All right, you got the next one. Put it in there, buddy. All right, let's cheer them up, offense. All right, put it inside. All right, race back. Come on, buddy. You got it, man. Come on. And he did it. Good job. Man, this little tag team has some skills. Good job, guys. We're getting you hooked up with a prize, all right? Enjoy the rest of the game. All right, let's go, Vibes.
They might have been asking a little bit much of that youngster there, but hey, they got it done in the end. That's the Pack In, Pack Out Challenge. Clay Wisner, Nico Popa, Charles Middleton. They'll face Chris Allen. Allen's got a 4-1 lead. First pitch is low. First at bat for Clay Wisner. We saw him on the mound before we saw him with a bat in his hands. He's an infielder. He pitched on Wednesday. To right, Hansen over, and he makes a nice running catch. A line out to the right fielder, 1 away. Now here's Nico Popa. Popa got it all started with that walk in the first. He came in on the Farmer single. Breaking ball, strike 1. Allen's been good. He's retired 6 straight after the Rockies opened up the game with 3 straight base runners. Ground ball toward Encarnacion. Gets a nice big hop. His strong throw onto first is in time. And I mean strong throw onto first. I mean, he definitely has some tools for the next level. Down the left field line, and foul. in the dirt, 1-1. Two away from Middleton, a 2-1 count to right. Hansen coming in. He's going to make another catch. Line out, ground out, line out. A 1-2-3 top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. 4-1 Vibes. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hanging down here with this cool kid, Eli, and it's time to play Emoji Game Guess That Movie, brought to you by Great Clips. All right, buddy, so how the game works, we're going to face that big screen. You're going to see some emojis pop up. Then you have to tell me what that movie is. Real simple. If you need some help, though, don't worry. These Vibe fans will make sure to help you out. Are you ready, dude? He's ready. All right, let's see those emojis. What is that movie? I think I cried when this movie came out back in the day. Classic. What do you think it is, dude?
Titanic.
Oh, he knows his movies. A great movie. Is he correct? Titanic. Yeah, there we go, man. All right. Good movie choice right there. Good job, man. We'll get you hooked up with a prize, man. All right, Eli, enjoy the rest of the game, dude. All right, Vibes. We got more baseball. Let's go, Vibes.
I don't think I've actually seen Titanic the whole way through. That kid knew it right away. It's the bottom of the third. Welcome back to UC Health Park. Mike Anone, Dominique Hernandez, and Ethan Lopez. They'll lead it off against Roberto Baldenebro. The Vibes sent 8 men to the plate in the second inning, and they got 4 runs. Known 0 for 1 in this second game. Ball 1 to Mike Anone. Updates from around the Pioneer League. 8-3, the Hawks now lead the Mustangs in the bottom of the 5th. Voyagers, a 2-0 lead on Idaho Falls, and it's really compact in the north right now between Great Falls, Idaho Falls, and Billings. Missoula is sort of running away with it right now. Off of Baldenebro. What a great play by the shortstop for the out! Oh, my! Come on. 1 to 6-3. Off of the glove of Baldenebro. Ross slipped. It went right into his glove, and then from his seat, he throws out Anone at first. That's the best play defensively for the Rockies in 3 games, and it was sort of by mistake. What an incredible play. 2-0. I don't know if our cameras caught it. I don't think they did, but the Synergy cams will certainly have it. Popped up on the infield toward the dugout. Coming back is the catcher, Farmer, and it's going to land just in front of the screen. It's 2-1 to Hernandez. Bottom of the third, 1 away. Bases are empty. to right field. Back is Elvier. He's at the track. He looks up. Goodbye. 3 home runs in 2 days for Dominic Hernandez. It's the second of this ball game for the Vibes, and it's 5-1 Rocky Mountain. His 5th of the season. "396 feet later, over the wall in right field. Lopez off the hands, a pop-up on the infield. That's the second out of the inning. Some lightning to the south. We hope it stays down there. We had some lightning earlier today, and it did stay away. Here's Navarro. Navarro had the first of the 2 home runs. That was a 2-run shot in the second that gave the Vibes the lead. Inside, 2-0. Up the middle, a base hit, and Navarro is 2 for 2. Here's Joseph Encarnacion, or as our public address announcer Jake Ross now refers to him, Joe Encarnacion. He might have requested that. Who knows? So I'll go with Joe along with Jake. 2 outs with Navarro at first. Encarnacion is 1 for 1. It's outside for ball 1. It's inside. It's ball 2, 2-0. He's been good with the glove, but the bat has come along as well. .357, 1 home run, 7 RBI. There's strike 1. There goes Navarro. Encarnacion hits this to center. It's coming in. Popa is going to chase after it. He plays it on a hop. He pulled up at the last minute. Encarnacion is 2 for 2. That's going to be it for Baldenabro. Now comes Bobby Jenks. They're going to make a change. We'll take a break. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is on the other side. 5-1, the Vibes lead in the bottom of the 3rd.
Hey, this is Andrew Hansen, and you're watching Vibes Baseball.
The new pitcher out of the bullpen is Alfredo Villa. I've not seen Villa yet. 7 games for Villa. Great numbers. 1-0, a 1.86 ERA. 9 2/3 innings. He's allowed 2 runs and has struck out 13. He faces Hansen with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd with runners at 1st and 3rd. First pitch inside at 87. For Baldonebro, he goes 2 2/3, allows 8 hits. Thus far, 5 runs, all earned. He walked 1. He did not strike out a batter. Hansen takes a strike. He's responsible for Navarro at 3rd, who singled with 2 outs. As well, Encarnacion at 1st, who followed up Encarnacion's single with a single of his own. Or followed up Navarro's single, I should say. 2-1 to Hansen. (5-1) Rocky Mountain in the bottom of the 3rd. A 7-inning ball game. Hansen off the hands. Popa is going to go back. This is carrying. It's carrying. It's off the wall. Hansen is going to have an RBI double. Boy, it looks like Hansen got that one up the bat a bit, but there is quite a bit of wind now, and it carried it all the way over the head of Popa. That's going to be a 6th run on Baldonebro's line. And that went a long way. The 3rd is Encarnacion. Here's Diaz. RBI double in the 2nd. 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. First pitch, strike. I think an hour earlier, that Hansen ball would have been a flyout. Off the end of the bat toward the second baseman. Rooklyn to first. The inning is over. 2 more runs for the Vibes on 4 hits. No errors and 2 men left on base. We will head to the 4th. It's 6-1 Rocky Mountain. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Top of the 4th inning, 6-1. Rocky Mountain leads Grand Junction. Series tied up 1-1. This is game 3 and game 2 of our doubleheader today. First pitch to Farmer, down low for ball 1. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors for the Rockies. 6 runs on 9 hits and no errors for the Vibes. Farmer to left. In is Hernandez. He tracks it down. .49 pitches for Chris Allen. Now Casey Peterson, the DH. He had the standout game in game 1 of the doubleheader. 3 for 4, 2 runs, 4 RBI, a double shy of the cycle. He tripled, homered, and had a single. He's in a 1-1 count. He's 0 for 1 in the second game, hit into a double play in the first inning. Ground ball into right field, a base hit. That'll end a stretch of 9 straight batters retired by Chris Allen. Now Josh Elvier. 1 out in the top of the 4th, a runner at first. First pitch, strike at the knees. Just the 3rd hit for the Rockies. This is hit to right. Hansen doesn't see it. He has no idea where it is. Can he track it down? It's over the wall for a home run. Well, that was extremely odd. Hansen had no idea where the ball was. It was up in the lights, and as it turns out, it was over the wall. A home run for Elvier. Again, a ball that just did not look like it was going to have the distance, but that wind right now is doing some crazy things on the field. There are some windy ballparks in the Pioneer League. Idaho Falls, I don't know what it is about Idaho Falls. Maybe it's because they're in a valley down by the Tetons, but they get some really, really heavy winds. Great Falls as well. Great Falls, there's a sign that says windiest city in America. And then, of course, with the storms that come in through Colorado Springs, I mean, both flags are being pulled toward right field. The flags are off of the flag poles for both of them, both Colorado and the American flag. Close enough to be strike 1 for Sean Ross. So 6-3 now, the Vibes lead. This is hit to center field. This is hit deep. Back is Lopez. That ball gone. Now that one did sound like it was gone. It's Ross's second home run today. He had one in game 1. He has one here in game 2. Allen's given up 3 straight hits after retiring 9 in a row. Joe Mikulic's making a switch, not wasting any time. In from the bullpen will come Felipe Rodriguez. It's 6-4, the Vibes lead, as we head really nowhere. We're heading to a new pitcher, though. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Well, we've got a ball game, folks. It's 6-4 after 2 home runs, back-to-back home runs in the inning. A 2-run shot by Josh Elvier and Sean Ross with his second of the day. It's 6-4, the Vibes lead. In from the bullpen is Felipe Rodriguez. Rodriguez, his 10th game, 0-4, ERA of 15.85. Kent Rooklyn, the second baseman, 1 out in the top of the 4th. First pitch low at 89. Somebody had kept a firework from 4th of July and just shot it off behind right field. So we've got both fireworks and lightning. I don't know who just suddenly stumbled upon a firework in the back of their truck, but someone did. That's off of Rooklyn. Rodriguez working really quickly right now. Pitch clock or no pitch clock? One and two. Swing and a miss. Rooklyn strikes out. Chris Allen goes 3 1/3 innings. Allows 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. He retired at one point 9 straight. Last game for Felipe Rodriguez was back on Sunday, July the 3rd. He went 1 inning, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Strike 1 to Joe Johnson. Ground ball, foul. Unknown with the dive. It's 1-2 to Joe Johnson, who struck out in the first. That's barely tipped. Wow, I don't know how he was able to get a piece of that. Rodriguez thought he was going to have his second strikeout. I did too. Inside, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The count runs full now on Johnson with Wisner on deck. Toward Encarnacion on the backhand. There's no way he makes this play in time, surely, and it's just late. It's a single for Johnson, and that goes out of play, and unfortunately, that's going to be an error. So he ranged far, far, far to his left, stopped it, and then the throw went over the head of Mike Annone. It was off his glove. Here's Wisner. Lined out in his only at bat for Grand Junction. There's a line out to Hansen and right. Inside, 1-1. At second is Johnson. Wisner takes low. 2-1 count, 2 outs in the inning, a runner at second. There's strike 2. 6-4, the Vibes lead. Still in the top of the 4th, 3 runs in. In the dirt. And the count will run full. Ground ball toward Encarnacion. And there is the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits. There was an error. And a man left on base, 4 hits in the inning with that single by Johnson as well. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's still a lead for the Vibes. However, it's now a 6-4 lead. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
We got our 2 contestants down here for the Ricky Bobby race. So how the game works, guys, you guys are going to, when I say go, pedal down to our staff member down there. When you get down there, get off the bikes, turn around, race back, break through this ribbon, and we'll find out who's first. Because if you're not first, you're last. All right, Vibe fans, let's jam on in 3, 2, 1, go! Uh-oh. There we go. All right, get off the bike. Turn around. Race back. Oh, doing the backwards run on him. There we go. Good job with the belly slide. All right. There we go, man. Good job, man. We're getting you hooked up with a prize, man. All right. Back to you in the press box.
Well, that gentleman certainly is having a good time tonight. Vibes lead 6-4 here in the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back. My name's Tyler Peterson. Thank you so much for tuning into Vibes Baseball. The 94 folks currently tuned in. Cesar Lopez, Ulysses Cantu, Mike Anone against Alfredo Villa. Got the last out of the 3rd. Ground ball toward the first baseman. Johnson flips it for out number 1. Second time in the game, Cesar Lopez has grounded to the first baseman. He's got a 1-for-3 night. Now here's Ulysses Cantu. Ulysses takes low. A walk in the first, a ground out in the second. High for ball 2. Right now, balls in the air are traveling. See Cantu get under one a bit, see what happens. Off the hands at the second baseman, Rooklyn. He gathers, he throws, 2 outs. And now with 2 outs, it's Mike Anone. He's still looking for his first home run of the year in any jersey. This one's hit to left. This is in the ballpark. Middleton. 3 outs. 1, 2, 3 go the Vibes in the 4th. We head to the 5th. It's 6-4, the Vibes lead. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Yeah, as far as I know. Or no, it's on a sheet of paper back there. I got to figure it out. Ooh, here we go. Welcome back to UC Health Park. It's the top of the 5th. Felipe Rodriguez to face the top of the order, Popa, Middleton, and Farmer.
It is Popa, not Papa. That's what we've been saying here.
Yep, fouled back. That voice you hear is the voice of a bear, Jake Bear, our press box manager and tag team on Presto Stats with me. Welcome back to the airwaves.
Appreciate it, Tyler. Always good to be in.
Popa 0 for 1. Walked in the first. Scored a run. Swings and fouls this off himself. It's 0-2.
How you been holding up in here? You've done a lot of broadcasts on your own. And what is this? We're at 11 innings in here by yourself so far?
Yeah, I mean, this homestand is a 15-game homestand as well. Yeah, doubleheaders, always a lot of fun, baseball tradition. They're slightly easier on a broadcaster when they're 7 innings apiece.
Have you heard anything? What's the rule from the league? Because I know last night was it a couple nights ago we had a game that was moved from 9 to 7 because of rain.
I can tell you that definitely there was rain in the forecast, and we had those games brought down from 9 to 7 to get those games in. One and 2 the count to Nico Popa. So it's 4 straight 7-inning ball games for the Vibes. That's down low, which is certainly interesting. Something you don't see very often, but I mean, geez, with the amount of rain that we've gotten, I'm surprised we've gotten some of these ball games even in at all. Popa to third. Lopez gets a nice hop. Popa's fast, and Lopez's throw is in time. I mean, yesterday, Jake, I looked at the when we tarped that thing yesterday. I mean, that was some of the heaviest rain we got in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been brutal recently. I think we've had 5 out of the last 7 that we've been rain delayed in. Is that right? Something like that, at least.
I can certainly check my book here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I got about maybe 4 of the last 7.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss by Middleton for strike 1.
Yeah. Shout out to all the fans who've stuck around through the rain delays and the tarp pulls and the lightning.
Yeah.
Seen some pretty good baseball here, Tyler.
It has been good baseball since the change. The Vibes with the loss today are now 7-6, but With a win tonight, they can go up to 8-6. They can also, I mean, you were here for this last year. They can now surpass their record in the first half last year. They're at 11 wins, which is what they had last year, and they can get their 12th tonight. I want to ask you, Jake, because, as much of many of us do in minor league baseball, for those guys who, sort of work part-time in the press box or whatnot, sometimes you have a part-time job. Sometimes you do something else that's not necessarily sports-related. You did an optometrist? Is that where you worked?
My last job was at an ophthalmology office, yeah. Yep.
So optometry, I know, is glasses. Ophthalmology, the difference being, as Middleton swings and misses for a strikeout.
Yeah, the difference there is that there's surgery and a little bit more medicine involved in ophthalmology compared with optometry.
So were you going 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Is that you?
That's me. Yeah, I was that guy for a while. I gotta say, it's a little bit more fun to be here at the ballpark, Tyler.
First pitch to Farmer is low for ball 1. Do you have some sort of training or schooling for that, or do you need some sort of medical degree or training to do that?
There's some certifications that you can get, but I was kind of a train on the job, and I got my certifications later. But it was a good deal. I went to school for nothing related to sports at all, but I like baseball a little too much. That's why I'm here.
What did you go to school for?
Biomedical science. And we ended up here at UC Health Park.
So it's sort of a little bit of it was to be, but not really. That's definitely something that's way beyond my comprehension. So props to you on that.
Me too. That's why I'm here.
2 outs, 3-1 count to Caleb Farmer. Ground ball. Lopez to first. A clean inning for Rodriguez, and he needs that. He's 1 2/3 through his appearance tonight. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stick around for the bottom of the 5th, Jake.
I'll be here.
Great. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It is 6-4, the Vibes lead. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. And welcome back to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 6-4, the Vibes lead. Tyler Peterson and our press box manager, Jake Bear.
How's it going?
Hernandez takes strike 1 from Villa. Villa has faced 6 batters. He's allowed an RBI double, which cashed in one of Baldinesbro's runs. Baldenebro, excuse me. That's down low. Dominique with his 3rd home run in 2 days. So you got a lot of guys you work with, Jake, in your left side of the press box. I refer to you guys as the left-siders. Who all do you get to see on a regular basis? That is foul, just barely. So I know we got Pitch Clock and TrackMan and DAC Scoreboard. Who are all the guys you work with?
Yeah, we've done a good job. We're running a lot of different programs over there. And so with this being a league that's kind of for these guys to get, looks from affiliated clubs hoping to get signed, we have just some stuff that can kind of track data from their at-bats or their outings. So over there, we also got a photographer, the team photographer that likes to hang out with us. Pat Kelly is over there every day. Pat shows up. I don't think I've ever seen Pat miss a day. Pretty impressive there.
But if we go down the line, we got Thomas, who does DAC stats. We got Michael, who does Pitch Clock, and we got Dylan down there who does TrackMan.
All beauties, every last one of them.
The 1-2 to Hernandez. Off the hands and out of play. Dougie with the foul ball. He'll hand it off to a kid. That's a good usher.
There you go, Dougie. Good hands.
4 runs on 6 hits, no errors for the Rockies through 5 innings. This is the bottom of the 5th. Fives have 9 hits. They have an error. And those 6 runs way outside. Seth Davis warming for the Vibes down in their bullpen. A very different ball game than game 1. Rockies won 8-1. Hernandez, I don't think he even had a hit.
Yeah, I think, and we really turned the tables here. We're up 6-1 going into the 4th. Rockies bounced back with 3 in the top of 4, but made this a little bit of a ball game. That's kind of how things have been going this season, Tyler. It seems one day is a heavy swing in one direction, followed up by the next day a heavy swing in the other.
Well, if the Vibes win this game, they would have gone now win-loss, 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 win. So back and forth, alternating. They're 5-5 in their last 10.
I guess you can call that consistency.
That's consistency. That's 500 ball, baby.
Yeah.
7-6 since the 21st of June, which was the red letter day.
That's what I've been saying is the Vibes are after summer equinox type of a team. The word around the Pioneer League, at least.
The days have to start getting shorter, is what I've been told.
That's right. Yeah.
The 1-1. Lopez takes low. Well, I felt good for the man, not quite in the hole, but will be up 4th now in this inning. Hansen from your neck of the woods. He finally got that long hitless streak broke. Single in last game, now an RBI double here in the 3rd.
Yeah, he came out of the gate hot right after we signed him, and then it's tough to see him slump like that. So I'm glad he's making a bounce back.
Lopez with the bases empty, 1 out and a 2-2 count. Outside, 3-2. Nice side from Lopez. A double and a pop-up. Lopez has scored a run. He's 1 for 2. Here's the payoff. Lopez to center. Back is Popa. In front of the track. He makes the catch. Now the wind has died down. And maybe a half hour earlier, maybe that one gets to the wall or gets out.
Yeah, I was wondering if you have a theory on that, Tyler, because, there has been wind, but it hasn't been a lot, and we've seen balls kind of hang up to left and center field, but every ball to right field. I mean, we've had some that are getting out surprisingly, and balls that are looking like pop-ups off the bat and just keep carrying and carrying.
Yeah, I
think that's all wind?
I'd have to be. I mean, Aaron Griffith, our assistant GM, he always likes to bring up the elevation theory. But, the ball Hansen hit to center I didn't think was going to be even a deep fly ball. That was a double. The home run by, I believe it was Elvier that Hansen didn't even see. I thought that was just going to be what would have been a fly out as Navarro rips this into the gap. It'll be extra bases. He is swinging a really hot stick. He's got a home run, a single, and a double.
Navarro's had a really nice homestand. He's seen his average down at around 110, and he's bumped up to 294 now after that base knock. Been up around 300. Really nice to see out of him.
He's already scored 2 runs. He already has 2 RBI. That second home run of the year he hit, I mean, he took on right field like you were saying. It looks like now we have a pinch runner as Alfonseca is going to run. It's going to be the designated pinch runner, I'd have to believe. Encarnacion takes in the dirt. Speaking of good homestands, this guy is making great plays left and right. He's had a few errors along the way, but he's also swinging a hot stick.
Yeah, it's nice to see him get the bat going. He's made some plays at shortstop that have, blown our minds here, this homestand.
The 1-0, swing and a miss. A healthy hack, but he comes up empty. I'd imagine Alfonseca will be burned here as the designated pinch runner. Navarro will re-enter at catcher. 2 hits for Encarnacion, 2 singles. "6-4", the Vibes lead here in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 7-inning ball game. Swing and a miss by Encarnacion, 1-2. Now, Jake, where were you on the front office employee runs pool for guest appearances?
Yeah, so we're to anybody listening, we're keeping track of all of Tyler's guests on the broadcast this year and seeing how the Vibes are doing when that specific person is in the box. So far, I'm down -2. I'm down 2 runs.
And that's a swing and a miss. Well, that's going to be a strikeout and a 2 unassisted putout. It's scoreless 5th all the way through. You don't allow any runs. You don't get any back. Hey, we're going to move on to the 6th with a 2-run lead. Nice
That's
work,
right.
Jake Bear. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Tyler.
We head to the 6th. As I said, Vibes lead 6-4. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Dave Hadjick. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
Welcome back to the ball game. Felipe Rodriguez still in there. First pitch to Peterson is swung on and missed. Seth Davis getting ready down in the bullpen. Hit out of play. Quick 0-2. Peterson is 1 for 2 in this game, so he takes that low. Vibes looking to split a doubleheader. Ground ball toward Encarnacion. He charges, and he's going to boot it. So for every really nice play he's had, he sort of has one of those as well. Peterson will reach on the E6. And that's going to be it. Seth Davis, he's ready in the bullpen. We head to our second pitching change of the night. We'll take a break. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube.
Hey, this is Seth Davis. You're watching Vibes Baseball.
Seth Davis comes out of the bullpen. It's a 6-4 Vibes lead. Vibes and Rockies vying for an upper hand in this series. They're tied 1-1 currently. This is game 3. Welcome back to UC Health Park. My name's Tyler Peterson. A special hello to all the 91 folks currently watching on YouTube. Josh Elvire, is the first man to face Davis. 6th game for Davis. He is 2-0. He has a save. He also has 2 pickoffs. I'm not sure if Casey Peterson knows that. But don't be surprised to see Davis throw over before he even throws a pitch to Josh Elvire. He comes set. Davis to the plate. That's strike 1. Well, Peterson at first is 1 step off first base, and I mean 1 step. So he is not going anywhere. Elvis. Davis throws over. That was a combination of Elvire and Davis. Sometimes the mouth goes before the brain. Back to the bag is Peterson. Now the 0-1. That's high. Davis might be waiting to drop the hammer on Ross or on Elvire with that big breaking ball. Might want to wait for 2 strikes. Might have to bust it out here, though. It's 1-1 to Elvire. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. That's fouled back. That was off speed. That was not the big breaking ball. So maybe now we'll see it here on 2 strikes. That's the put-away pitch for Davis. It's a brilliant curveball. He comes set. It's 1-2. Way outside. 2-2 now. Peterson at first. 6-4 ball game in the top of the 6th. Popped up out of play, and Elvire fought off the curveball. Elvire was with the Rockies last year. He probably Had a few at-bats against Seth Davis. Seth Davis was a 2021 Vibe. The 2-2. Fastball low. Well, now it's a full count. Wonder if Davis will throw over here. He won't. Breaking ball popped up, out of play. I think Elvier might have broken his bat. Yeah, he did. So he'll need a new one. It'll stay 3-2. He went to the curveball with the full count the first time. This is a tight ball game. Top of the sixth, 6-4. A runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. It was way out of the zone, and he got Elvier to chase. It really is a devastating pitch. You could see why this guy was drafted, why he was in the Mets system. I mean, a curveball like that, that's one of the best in the Pioneer League. Now Sean Ross, a right-handed hitter. And that pitch was in the dirt, and it seemed like it started at the shoulders of Elvier. Ross takes inside and nearly hit him. One out now in the sixth. Ross takes a strike. Again, that curveball. Peterson reached on the error by the shortstop. The 1-1. Line drive past Encarnacion into center field. That's a base hit. Lopez has it go off his chest, but no advance. Peterson to second, Ross to first. It's a single. And that'll bring up Kent Rooklyn. A big question now with two men on. Do you try to put down a bunt here? Get guys in a scoring position? They're playing behind the runners. That's down low, no bunt. Brooklyn is 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout. Half swing, does he go? No. Two and 0. There's a strike. Two and 1 to Rooklyn. 2 men on, 1 man out in the top of inning number 6. Rooklyn would be the go-ahead run. That's strike 2. Sometimes if you sit curveball on Davis, you get 89. And then you just cannot react. So what will Rooklyn get on 2 strikes? He gets a fastball just inside. And now the count will run full. Full count to Brooklyn. There go the runners. It's strike 3 called. The throw to third is way in time. Peterson out by 12 feet. It was strike 3 on Brooklyn. The inning is over. To the bottom of the 6th we go. It's 6-4 Vibes. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. Hansen leading it off here against Alfredo Villa. It's the bottom of the 6th. And the first pitch to Hansen is a strike. Vibes are 3 outs away. Miguel Pozo getting warm in the Vibes bullpen. It's fouled off. Fouled back to the screen. It's 1-2. One for 2 for Andrew. An RBI double. And a swing and a miss. Third strikeout for Alfredo Villa. Baldenebro went the first 2 2/3. Villa has pitched to every batter since. Diaz takes low. 1 for 3 for Diaz, and that's considered a down day. Swing and a miss. 1-1. At the moment, Diaz batting .434. Had a RBI double in the second, and he later scored. To left, and his second hit of the day. He keeps on hitting. It is absurd. He is way over 400. And now it's Lopez with 1 out in the 6th. Hey, the Vibes will take an insurance run. Or 4. They lead 6-4 in the bottom of the 6th. We're only playing 7. Hit to left. In is Middleton. This might be trouble, but Middleton gets there for the second out. 2 away in the 6th, and now it's Ulysses Cantu. Two outs for Cantu. Ground ball to Ross. Goes the short way for out 3. We head to the 7th. 6-4, the Vibes lead as they go for win number 2 in the series. Pozo coming in for the save. We'll take a break. Here we go. The top of the 7th. For the first time this season, we are finally going to get to see the quote-unquote closer, Miguel Pozo, in a save situation. Pozo's finished a number of games, but no saves for him yet. 9th appearance, a 4.22 ERA, his first opportunity of the year. He struck out 11 batters in 10 2/3 innings. He can throw up to 96, and he's got a pretty wicked breaking ball. Tyler Peterson back with you at UC Health Park. Johnson, Wisner, Popa, 8, 9, and 1 to face Pozo, and that's fouled back to the screen at 92. Vibes lead 6-4 in the top of the 7th. This is the last inning of our ball game. Swing and a foul back, again at 92. Well, Johnson has seen 2 fastballs. Well, Pozo hit him with the off speed. Oh, and 2. Low. One and 2, the count. And now we have time. And that's a ball on Pozo. So 2 and 2. So we have a ball called on Pozo. He did not come set in time. The 2-2. Stopped by a diving Cantu, who will keep it on the infield. It's a single for Johnson. Wow, full extension from Yulee that time. It's an infield single, and Wisner is now up. So that's the first time we've seen a ball issued in the Pioneer League on the pitch clock. It comes on Miguel Pozo. An outstanding play to stop that ball on the infield by Cantu. Ground ball up the middle. Cantu steps on second, throws to first. Double play. Pozo almost touched that ball, but it was a good thing he didn't. Now Nico Popa, 0 for 2. He's walked and scored. Vibes and out away from their 12th win of the season. First pitch, a touch high. Want to know to Popa. Inside. Pozo not happy with some of these calls. You can see it on the mound. Two and 0. Ground ball up the middle. Cantu again. Popa's fast, but not fast enough. The ball game is over. The Vibes win 6-4. Pozo will get his first save of the year. And they are going to split this doubleheader today. 3 balls hit to Cantu in the inning. He had the double play at second on the 4-3 double play, and now we're going to get an interview on the field. Cliff Cage. Looks like he's going to grab a player. Let's see who it is. It's going to be Luis Navarro. Let's go down to the field.
All right, Vibe fans, it's time to meet our player of the game, Luis Navarro. Oh, man. So you had 3 hits in this game, including a 2-run home run. Now, I know it's been a long day. How do you stay focused throughout both games?
Oh, I was looking for one pitch because in the first game, they was throwing me to both off pitch. So in the second game, I just came and looking for one pitch, and that's it. I did it.
Damn right you did some work, man. So you've been with the team for 3 weeks now and already look really comfortable behind the plate with his pitching staff. What is your preparation like with them?
Oh, it's a lot of Spanish people in the bullpen, and then we have a good communication. And then I love Cash, so that's all I can say.
Hell yeah, enough said. Well, before we end out, what message do you have for all these Vibe fans out there?
Let's go, bye!
That's right. One more time, let's make some noise for our player of the game, Luis Navarro.
Thank you to Cliff Cage and Luis Navarro. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our Vibes postgame show, give you the totals, wrap things up, tell you about what happened today in the Pioneer League. You're watching Vibes Baseball on YouTube. little Denver in Colorado Springs as we welcome you back to the Vibes postgame show. The Vibes win. They win Game 2 of this doubleheader. Final score tonight, 6-4. The Vibes win. 4 runs on 8 hits and no errors for the Grand Junction Rockies. 6 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors for the Rocky Mountain Vibes. The win, that's going to go to Felipe Rodriguez, who goes 1 2/3 scoreless innings, allows just 1 hit, strikes out 2, and did not walk anyone. He is now 1-4 on the season. Roberto Baldenebro, he will pick up his 3rd loss of the season. He's now 1-3. He goes 2 2/3, allows 8 hits, 6 runs, all 6 runs, 1 walk, and no strikeouts. And Miguel Pozo, in his first save opportunity this year, he gets his first save. We've been waiting for a while to see this guy pitch in a big situation. This was it, and he came through. A clean 9th, allowed a hit, but erased that runner on double play, and then got a ground out to end the ball game. Well, all in all, it's a split of a doubleheader today, and that is going to make both clubs, I think, maybe both a little happy and a little unhappy. The first game went 8-3 to the Rockies. The second game goes 6-4 to the Vibes. And these teams, just like as we saw in the Billings series, with the exception of that 24-12 game, these have been some highly competitive ball games in the last few days, last week or so. And we hope that it continues that way. The Vibes now have 12 wins. They're 12-25. And since June 21, they are 8-6. So they now have more wins in the first half than they did last season. And they are pretty much putting their sights on that second half championship. Check around the Pioneer League scores one last time before we go off the air. As far as I can tell, just 1 game played in Ogden. I originally thought there were 2. Maybe there are 2, but looks like just there's only 1 box score up in the Pioneer League Presto Sports scores page. It was Raptors 20 and NoCo 7. That was a 7-inning ball game, supposed to be game 1 of a doubleheader. Billings and Boise, it's 8-6. The Hawks lead in the bottom of the 9th in Billings. In the top of the 9th, the Voyagers with a 6-5 lead over Idaho Falls. And still only in the 7th, the Paddleheads lead the Range Riders 3-2. So some pretty good ball games today. A couple of them still not final. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow at 6:30. We hope you join us for, guess what, folks? It's Friday. It's our Friday night fireworks. We'll have more fireworks tomorrow. Actually, if you're local, just forget the broadcast altogether. Come to the ball game. But if you can, if you really can't, then please join us here on YouTube with myself, Tyler Peterson. For Josh Smith, our technical director back in Lexington, Kentucky, for Enda Mangan and Hayden Everhart, our cameraman, I thank you for watching tonight on YouTube. Once again, the final score of tonight's ball game: the Vibes 6 and the Rockies 4. We'll see you tomorrow night. Until then, have a good rest of your Thursday evening.